guys? Kamon here. So today I'm going to bring you guys my undefeated Mannadium deck. I took this to locals yesterday, it's the time I'm recording this video, and I went undefeated. Not much to say. I did update this deck a lot, so if you didn't, go ahead and check out the first build that I did. I'm going to put it somewhere on the screen here, like the picture, you know what I mean? And then watch this one, because now that I've played this deck a lot more now, I'm starting to understand certain ratios, you know what I mean? So let's get into it. I'm going to show you guys the main deck, the extra, and the sides, so let's go. Also, I changed around the sleeves for the extra deck. And yeah, so this deck performed super well for me yesterday. It did everything I wanted to do, and it actually played through a lot of fields for me. So I was, I was really happy with how it performed. So first things first, 3 Visa Starfrost. You need to play this at 3, not at 2. Some builds do play this at 2, and I understand why, but there's times where I'm like, yo, I need to, like, you want him in the graveyard half the time because you want to summon out your fusion guy, you know, and like without him you can't do it. That's why I'm pretty excited for the new support to come out, because then we'll see him more often, you know what I mean? So 3 Visa, every time I saw him I got plays started and combos were just flowing. It's funny because like I got nibbed, and like nib didn't really matter because I was just like, all right, cool, I'll just summon the fusion now, pop your nib, attack for 45, you know what I mean? Like it's super cool. So 3 Visa. Next, his clone, 3 Roomheart. This guy is sick, yo. There's been many times where like I would because I fought like Vanquish Souls, which you guys are gonna see the like duels tomorrow, and Vanquish Souls has this spell card that can like Book of Moon your guys, right? So I would normal summon a Shine Ball, right? Then I would go Visa effect, target it to like pop said Shine Ball, and then they would go Book of Moon it with that card, and then I would go chain Rhymeheart, right? Pop my guy to summon this, right? So it gets popped, and then Rhymeheart comes out. So then they, oh no, it doesn't target actually. Either way, I'm getting something done. I'm searching, goddammit. But yeah, Rhymeheart is just he's a pretty good card because on summon he could search for a Mannadium card. So besides himself, so you could search for a spell card, a trap card, or a monster, which you want to search for like Meek most of the time, or Obsession, which Obsession is very, very, very good. So 3 of him. Next, the Shine Balls. We are playing 3 Meek, and we are playing 3 Fearless. Fearless is obviously the worst one out of these, but I still like Fearless. I think Fearless is a cool card. I might incorporate Nat Beast in here because Fearless is pretty good, but yeah, just Meek is the best one. The fact that you can modulate levels is just super good in this deck, so you can make bigger synchros or little synchros, like when the time comes, super good. I'd still max out on all 3 of these, even with the new stuff. I think I'll play 3, and then 2 of the new little guy, because the new guy summons these guys from your deck to the field. So yeah, the synchro boost didn't really come up for Fearless, but in theory it's pretty good. Yeah, so those 6. And obviously for the 1 Scareclaw, we are playing the 1 Reichart. Just, I like him at 1. I like him at 1. I don't like him at 2. I think 1 is just fine. There was times where I just hard drew him, so I would just, all right, cool. Normal summon effect search. You know what I mean? Even if you hard draw him, bro, like, it's not the end of the world, because he'll still search you out your freaking spell card, right? Then you can link this away to search for the field spell to search out Visa if you really need to. So, like, theoretically, like, if you want to play as a 2, you can, but me, I liked him at 1. I didn't feel like I needed to see him more often than I wanted, you know what I mean? So him at 1 was just fine for me. Next to the hand traps, we are just playing 3 Ash Blossom and 3 Droll. Droll put in so much work. So did Ash. These enough said, and I guess I gotta start doing this now because I keep forgetting, but 3 more hand traps are the 3 Imperm. I put it next to, you know, the traps because, you know, it's a trap card, but I gotta start seeing this more as just a hand trap, so like a monster. So these 9 hand traps for me are, they played super fine yesterday. Like I wasn't like, oh, what do I do? Like this was fantastic. So, 333 just for 6 or 9, sorry. And I am still running the Baba Boon package. I'm not running the Prism package. I do have Prisma and all that stuff, but I feel like this is a little bit better because you don't waste life points. And like, I love this because like, even if they just destroy this, I still take it. I still have advantage. You know what I mean? Like, I love this card. I think this card is super good. If you don't like it, you don't gotta run it. But me, I think this card is sick. You just normal summon, draw a card, put a card back. So like, there's been times where like I would draw a field spell. I would have a field spell and I would have a field spell that I don't want in my hand yet, like the Scareclaw one. So I would just summon this, draw a card, and put that card back. Visa effect, target this to pop itself. Summon Visa effect, summon 2 more. You know what I mean? Like, I think this card is super good. I think I sided out like maybe once, and that was against like the first match, but that's only because I was going second. You know what I mean? But like, I think this card is super neat. It's super nifty. I definitely recommend everyone to try out the Balbaboon stuff. Just try it out. If you don't like it, you don't like it. But like, I think this card is sick in here, dude. So 3 Balbaboon still. He unclogs hands pretty much, which is really, really good. That's it for the monsters. For the spells, we are playing 3 Planet Calirium and 3 Obsession. This pretty much searches out this, but if you have this on field, you search out any Mannadium spell trap card from your deck, add it to your hand besides itself. Calirium is really good. We know what this does. Main one, you just want to do your combos with. I've been using a lot of Obsession's second effect in the graveyard to banish it to summon a Mannadium and or a Starfrust from my hand to the field, which is very, very important for extenders. So like, when you use Visa's effects the first time and you still have a Visa in your hand, you can still summon it off of this. You know what I mean? So opening up double Visa isn't really a bad thing half the time. So because Obsession is super good. So 3 Obsession. I think this card is sick. I am still rocking the 2 Crossout and the 1 Called By. I was maining 3 Crossout yesterday, but last minute I decided, like before the profile, I decided to take out 1 Crossout because like there were times where like I couldn't really cross out anything because of my obscure matches. That's not saying Crossout is like a bad pick by any means, but just for me, I was just like, you know. So I decided to take out 1 Crossout to put in like a Terraforming, you know what I mean, just to have something for more field spell searcher. So this still performs super well. I hit Imperms, I hit Ashes, I hit Drolls. You know what I mean? Like I think this is just, it's too good. I still think you should main deck Crossout in this deck. Just hitting some of the stuff is really good. So these 3 I think are just fine. The one Imaginings. This card did come up, and this card helped me out a lot. Draw 2, put 1 back. This card is nuts. I kind of want to play it at 2, if I'm being honest, but like, it's not that deep. You know what I mean? I think this is a good one of. And making stuff tuners is actually pretty good, in my opinion. So one of those, and the 1 Primal Planet and the 1 Arrival. I still like playing Arrival at 1. I don't think you need it at 2. If you want to play it at 2, you can, because now it's return. But I like playing this at 1. This is definitely playing at 1. I'm not playing this at 2. Like, you never really you want to search this card. You don't want to just hard draw. You want to search this card. Even if you do hard draw it though, you can still go off. But like, it feels better to search it. So also, its pop effect does come up a lot. And yeah, Arrival is good. But I don't know. I like playing it at 1. If the new stuff comes out, if I gotta play it at 2, I'll play it at 2. But for right now, I personally like it at 1. So one of those. And the last spells are the 1 Rhoda and, like I said, the 1 Terraforming that I put in today. Because I'm just like, you know what? I feel like having one of your field spells is actually pretty important also. So I could have just, you know, Terraforming it out. Also, with this back in here, this puts in a lot more plays. I might introduce like another card in here, maybe. And last card, 1 trap card, is the 1 Reforming. This card is sick. This card saved me so many times just negate, and shuffle back all of my Mannadium cards. So like, you mainly want to shuffle back Meeks from the graveyard, or Fearless too if you really need to. Anything you want. So that's it for the main deck. That is a solid 40 cards. I kind of want to like incorporate like some synchro shenanigans in here too. So be on the lookout for that stuff. I might update this deck again, just something fun. But yeah, so just that's 40 cards in total. Extra deck. For the links, we are playing 1 Lightheart, 1 Cross Sheep, and the 1 Goddess. I'm only playing 1 Lightheart now because, like, theoretically, you're only going to really want to resolve this once regardless, and I felt like I needed more room for other stuff. Oh, shout out to Doombot. He sold me the Secret Cross Sheep. I really wanted one, so... yeah, I like these 3 here. I might want to put in another link, like something like a generic link. You know what I mean? Because like there was times where like I could have made like a generic link 3, but I didn't have anything, so I might put that in. You know what I mean? Like something generic. But so far these 3 are just fine for me. Yeah, I think 1 Lightheart is fine. If you want to play 2, you can. But me personally, I was playing 1 and it did just fine. For 6s, Charge Warrior, and we did put in Coral Dragon. Coral Dragon is for Vanquish Soul. You can get rid of, there can only be, it can get rid of Tikaboos for you. Pretty good card. And when it hits the graveyard, you draw a card. And you can make a Baron with this. Pretty good. Yeah, I think these 2 level 6s are really good. I wouldn't change them at all. I'm actually really happy I'm playing this plus this. Oh man, these are super good. For 8s, we put back in Stardust Dragon because we are running the Excel. We're running Stardust because there's times where I'm just like, yo, I really need my Excel to go off to make my Death Speeder. So the fact that we have this in here can help that out tremendously. Because like, there was like one time I was doing friendlies. I summoned the Excel, used the effect to target a Meek, and he went Imperm. I attributed this to summon out this card right here, and then the Meek came back, and then I just synchro summon normal. And then, yeah, it just unaffected. So I think having the regular Stardust plus or the regular Stardust in here is pretty good. The 1 Dragite, this could be changed for another link, which I might actually do that because I want some kind of like generic link that I can just summon in my deck. So this might come out. In theory, though, this is a pretty good card to have because you can make this with a Meek, and then you just negate spell and trap cards. But like 9 times out of 10, I went for the XL play. You know what I mean? So one of that. But like I said, I don't know. I'm still theory crafting of like what I want to do with this deck. But so far, I'm liking it a lot. For the 10s, Sovereign. Again, same thing. This could come out for something else too, like another link. I never summoned this today or yesterday, but in theory it's pretty good. But I might just cut it, honestly. It's not that it's a bad card or anything, but like for what I wanted to like do with the deck, I never had a chance to summon this. But then again, there wasn't that many rounds, so I think I'm being too harsh. I might keep it in here just to test it a little bit more. The 1 Prime Heart, baby. Yes, sir. Yo, this card came up. This card came up, bro. This card is sick. For everyone saying this card is bad, nah. This card single-handedly won me games, bro. Because the fact that, like, so my opponent had a D barrier face down, right? I had nothing but tuners on field. He was like, are they all tuners? I was like, yes. He was like, all right, cool. I was like, Synchro Summon into Prime Heart. He was just like, bro, what? I'm like, yeah, you can summon it with just tuners. So then he, this card is sick, bro. It can't be targeted. It gains attack because you're gonna have the field spell on the field. Like, bro, like this. I don't care what people say. This card is sick. I love this card. And then when it died, I brought back Visa, dude. That's so good. So 1 Prime Heart. I never cut a Prime Heart. The 1 Baron and the 1 Disputer with the 1 Chaos Angel. Your boss level 10s. You'll usually end up on these 3 if you get full combo plus Apo. It's very hard for people to get rid of this during the like first game. You know what I mean? So I like these. These will never change. And obviously the 2 Astrolabe. This card puts in so much work. I think when the new stuff comes out, I might play him at 3 because you could summon him a lot more easier. You know what I mean? But yeah, just two Astrolabe is fine for me. As it for the extra deck. For the side deck. The side deck changed around a little bit, actually, which helped me out a lot. So the side deck, I'm still running 3 DeFleur. I think this card is sick because, like I said, if they have a Tikaboo or a Skill Drain on the field, I could just activate this, pop my guy, pop that, and then we're good to go. And this is level 8, so you can Synchro Summon with this also to make like a Baron or something. So like if you have like a Meek, pop your Meek. If you have like a Meek or Fearless, you could pop one of those to summon this. Pop their card on the field, and then Meek effect, summon itself out. So we're summon these 2 into a Baron. You know what I mean? I think this card is still underrated. I think you should definitely try it out if you like it. It's mainly for hitting like back row and like floodgates, bro. And there's during friendlies. Like one of my friends, he had a anti-spell. I just popped it, and then I was able to play. You know what I mean? Like it's too good. I decided to put in 3 Ghost Spell. Because Ghost Spell is a pretty good card. It hits a lot of cards during this meta. Especially Labyrinth, bro. Oh my god. This card is so good versus Labyrinth. So good versus Branded. I didn't fight any Branded yesterday. Kind of upset, but it is what it is. Yeah, hits Branded, hits Labyrinth, hits Math Mech. People are still playing that. Hits a lot of Rogue. You know what I mean? Like, too good. I really, 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 really like this card here. Still rocking Spellbound. I think this card is super good versus like Flunder. Mainly Flunder. I think Flunder isn't like a bad matchup, but like I feel like Flunder can be hard-ish, if that makes sense. So I think Spellbound having it to where they can't tribute their stuff is pretty good. Also this is pretty good versus like Rogue and like some meta decks because like they go like a Vanquish Soul thing. You know what I mean? Like you hit their Vanquish Soul if they can't tag out. This is pretty good. I think this is pretty good versus Synchrons too. Spellbound is a good card overall, and I certainly do like Spellbound in here. So Spellbound, and for back row hate, we only have 2 Lightning Storm and the 1 Duster combined with the 3 evenly. These 6 are for back row, mainly these 3. This is for everything, but this can count for back row also. I just didn't want to lose to like some kind of back row-esque deck. You know what I mean? If you want to play Dark Rulers over Spellbounds, you can, because you can go Dark Ruler and then you hit them with a Lightning Storm. That combo goes crazy. But me, I wanted to try to hit everything, you know what I mean? So like, Spellbound is pretty good versus Rogue, and like I said, it's really good versus Flunder. So if they can't tribute, they can't play. You know what I mean? So just these 6, and that's it for my deck profile. Hope you guys enjoyed it, man. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Oh, thank you guys for all the love and support, man. We're on the climb to 2,000 subscribers. Crazy, bro. Crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna update this deck a little bit more, but I want to just show you guys my take. Not my take, but my undefeated list that I went yesterday. I got second because I did get a draw with the last person, so you know, undefeated. But either way, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe, share, and I'll see you guys in the very next one. Have an awesome one. Peace.